Hi everybody, welcome to Friday's video. Before we get started, heartfelt thank you for coming out and spending some time with me. In just a second, we're going to be looking at the Bison Change Bison King, or the Bull Rider Zord, depending on which region you want to look at it from, US, Japan, and how the two otomonin combine to form that mech, and how this guy will also combine with Shurikenjen to make King Shurikenjen. So, before we get in there, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If not, cool, just spend some time with me. Tom's here with his toys. He's here to play. Let's go. Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at the next of our mechs, the 6th Ranger, who is in the US the Gold Ranger, and in Japan he is the Star Ninninger. This is his mech. This is the otomonin Rodeo Maru, and the otomonin Bison King Buggy, or Bull Rider Zord, and the Ninja Bull Zord. He's cool. I like it. It's very much like, you know, just looks like a loud vehicle, right? The Mini-Pla toy does have the gap right here. I don't believe you see that on the DX toy, but I'll live with it. It doesn't really bother me. There is one complaint I do have, though, and that actually involves Rodeo Maru. We're going to look at him real quick, and then I'll explain my one gripe with him. Come on, you. Yeah. Really cool face with the star pattern. Nice gold plate with the Ninninger symbol. As you can see, he's a small guy. Now the problem I have isn't that he's a small guy. It's Mini-Pla. It's going to be small. The problem I have is he is that much smaller. Oh, messed up. There we go. It's that much smaller than Shinobi Maru. That's my one complaint. There is a reason for it, and I'll explain it when we get to that point, but the reason why I have that complaint is, as you saw, to put him on the Bull Zord, you're going to use these, and he tabs in right here, right? And it kind of just looks like a little kid that's just kind of slumped over, kind of falling asleep in a weird position over a couch or something, right? Well, if he was the same size as Shinobi Maru, like he is with the DX toys in the show, he'd actually look like he fits on there. So that's the one complaint I have, is he's so small. I can live with it because, you know, I don't usually display him as you know, the rider. But what you can also do is, because he is so much like Shinobi Maru, there we go, let me get him all set up. There is this extra post here that I folded up from his back that sticks out just a little bit further than the top one. And if you take and post it into here, he can control Shurikenjen. So the size of him kind of makes it look a little bit like he's floating in there. And like I said, it's a little disappointing, but it's not bad. He doesn't look as bad in here as he did on Rodeo Maru. Or on Bison King Buggy, sorry. He is Rodeo Maru. So let's go ahead and put him back on here, though. And we're going to put Shinobi Maru back into Shurikenjen. And there we go. Let's go ahead and put the head on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transform this guy here. So remove this little like tailpipe here, and let's go ahead and take a closer look real quick. So it's not bad. It's nice that the Shuriken gets stored on this in vehicle mode, so you don't have to worry about losing it at all. Go ahead and remove the chair. It tabs in here and plugs in on top of there via those and that. And just remove the Shuriken. That's all you got to do for this. Set that aside, set the Shuriken to the side, and set the tailpipe / rifle to the side. What you're going to do, split the legs, flip the foot out on both sides, and fold the wheels in. Unfold the arms, and then using that hole and that post, pop them on, fold that down, and then I usually straighten this out And what you're going to do is, on the DX toy you can do this as well, but just fold that down, takes up a lot less space. The DX toy, you got to kind of, fold his legs down, they'll hang a little bit over here. His legs, just being so small, fit really compactly on here, which is a nice thing. So make sure that this is folded down. So the reason why Rhodia Maru is so small is for this mode. It is because when you take and you plug this on, take a little closer look at the face while we got it there, and then the stick underneath. So the reason why it's so small is that when you plug this on using the hole there and the post on his back, it fits just right, and it looks so nice in robot mode, and that is why he is so small. So that is why, even though I wish he was a little bigger, I understand why he's not. It is so that this mode has a really nice look to it. Because if he was bigger, the head would probably be a little bit too much high. Would probably be a little too high. So this ends up working out. I understand. Wishes and fishes and all that kind of stuff, right? So I can live with it. So here's his weapon. That's the handle there. Plug it into his hand, and he gets a nice bayoneted rifle. So, alright, so articulation on this fella. In and out. There. You can turn this. The faceplate turns. Elbow. You can, if you want, do this and in. Forward. You can move this out of the way. Get a little more forward. Not a lot though, until it starts like hitting that there. He does get some back. He gets full range out. And then he gets a knee. There's no waist articulation and no swivel on the leg. So let's go ahead and pull in Shinobi Maru here. And make sure that this is all the way back. If so, we'll just back this up a little bit. Shinobi Maru is just a bit taller. They look good together though. Of course the shurikens kind of make them match up nice. They give them a unified theme, but they do look good together. And now they actually do something else together besides staying, next to one another looking awesome. Let's get him ready first. Remove Drago. Remove Dump. Set them to the side. Remove the shuriken. Set that to the side. If it comes off. There we go. And Shurikenjen is all set. Sorry, I don't know why I was having a hard time with that. Remove the shuriken. Remove the arms. And remove the gun. So we can remove this whole piece, this like that. Set that to the side. Remove this back part. And then the legs will separate. On the DX toy there is a clip in here. We don't have that worry, so we're all set. On the DX toy there's also, as you can see, there's automatically turns the legs in, which is nice. There's also on the DX toy some sticker or a decal that tells you which side these legs go on. Don't need it. These will always face the outside. These are going to be new feet. So to get them ready, I'm going to go ahead and fold that all the way over and fold the foot in like I did on the first one. And make sure the gold fringe is facing... Oh, we didn't even look at that. Gold fringe. Facing out. Plug it on the bottom of white. There is the hole at the back of the foot here on the red post. Plug that on. Same thing with pink. Plug that on. And it's got new boots. Now we're actually going to have to pull the camera up a bit here. And let's go ahead and move it closer, make it a little better to see. Alright, so we're going to take the bull head off. Forgot to do that. And this whole thing is going to sit on top right here using those two holes and those two posts there. So just line it up and push it on. So we got that. Then take Dump and Draggle, and we're going to actually move them up to the next highest post. Like that. Take the red shuriken, and just like you're putting on Bison King's head, I'm going to put that on instead. Alright? Flip this up. Boop. And we get a new face. We'll look at that in just one sec. Now we're going to take the bowl, turn it around so that this is facing us, and using this, we're going to plug it in top of the shuriken, like so. And got taller. Alright, so we got a couple more parts to put on. We're going to take the Rodeo King, or Bison King shuriken, and that sticks on here, like that. And we actually have a weird thing there. His arms are just way too small. Well, let's fix that. Take Bison King's arm, fold this to the back towards the gold fringe, right? Fold down this piece, and we have a fist. And using this tab, we can plug it into the hands there, and doing the same thing. Fold up, fold down, and plug it in. And need to plug that back in. So Bison King's shoulders here have a problem with Dump as an arm due to the fact that Dump has these tabs that just kind of rub up, and it doesn't let Dump sit on there all the way. But that's fine. So we got that. Move this back. And this is King Shurikenjen. Wow, he's big. King Shurikenjen. And then, so we're going to just raise this camera up a bit here. So yeah, King Shurikenjen is really cool. Oh, I almost forgot one part. Take the part that we removed from the back of Bison, and using this, you're going to tap it into a post on the bottom, like that. I forgot about it because it just doesn't really do anything for the mini plow. On the DX toy, it does give extra support to the legs. He has a weapon that's a combination of Shurikenjen and Bison King's weapon. So we're going to take this, and we're going to take a sword, and we're going to line up the gold parts. So it's got a nice long blade. And then using these two tabs, we're going to tab on the wings on each side. So this is our new weapon, and it holds it from there. Like that. So he has basically the same, same, one sec. There. The same articulation. Still got an elbow, he's got the rotating shoulders. You can move him in and out. The sword adds a lot of weight, so do the extra hands. So as you can see, it just kind of slid right down. He does lose waist articulation due to the part in the back. He still has hips, knees, and now he also has ankle rockers. These actually turn, so you can spread his legs out and give him a real stable stance that way. So yeah, this is King Shurikenjen, or the Ninja Fusion Zord in the US. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've been calling him by name, but I never told you what his names actually were. So what the Zord, when it's not combined this way, is the Bison Change Bison King, or the Bull Rider Zord. I am so sorry, guys. So let's go ahead and move him up and look at some of the new details that were revealed, which are all further down. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see here if I can get the... Come on. Nope. Oh. Yeah, I can't get the light to just turn on. Okay, well, that's alright. So this is the new face, and if we turn this out of the way, we'll get some light on. This is our new face. This blue here is supposed to be Rodeo Maru's arms. Yeah, that's the new reveal there. So he gets a nice, cool looking face. You know, big old fists. Silver pipes. But everything else is everything we've already seen. I think it works out really well. It looks really nice. But yeah, so this is our King Shurikenjen. This is Bison Change Bison King. Bull Rider Megazord, or Bull Rider Megazord, is it? Yeah, the Bull Rider Megazord. The Ninja Fusion Megazord. So yeah. I like this guy. I usually don't display him this way though because he is kind of lanky looking. But he doesn't look bad. As I said, my one complaint about this set, if you were to go, you know, quit the mini plow, is the size of Rodimaru. But in the end, it ends up working out because Rodimaru kind of has to be just a little bit smaller so that the finished Zord actually looks a lot nicer. I get it. It's a complaint I have. It's a nitpick because in the end, I don't display Rodimaru just standing around or inside Shurikenjen, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I like this guy. He's fun. The boots, of course, are silly looking. You know, you can't, they're not really as good as on the show. You can kind of replicate the show a little bit more by flipping these up. It does reveal that big gap underneath. But it doesn't, you know, but it looks a little nicer. But as you can see, it also causes the figure to lean forward. So, for stability, I just leave it like this and just accept he's got weird toes. Yeah, I like this guy. He's cool. It is the weirdest combination that this team ends up doing because the other multi-combination mechs, there's one more mech that combines with these guys. And it doesn't combine this way. It's not like, you know, oh, he's got new arms or whatever. It's much different. So we'll get to that when we get to Lion Hollow. Before we do that, though, we're going to be looking at the support otomonin on Monday. I can't wait for that because it actually has one of my favorite otomonin ever. Surfer Maru, who's just kind of silly, and I like it. And UF Maru and Pond Maru. I don't remember what they're called in the US. Maybe Green Elephant Zord and Purple Surfer Guy and UFO Guy. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to get to that on Monday. Until then, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And I'll see you around. Bye.